everybody, welcome to our mat work class. I hope you're all feeling well. This will be about a 40-minute class, just trying to get it to flow, just nice easy movements, nothing too complicated, so I hope you enjoy it. So come and stand with your feet hip width apart. Just be mindful, sorry I meant to mention, just be mindful of any injuries, your backs, knees, any joints. Just modify your movements and just do what you can. Okay, so feet are hip width apart and parallel. Nice even weight through the soles of your feet. So just make sure your big toe and your little toe are nice and evenly weighted through the floor. So you don't want to roll through the ankles. And then the base of your heel is also nice and evenly weighted. And then just lengthen up through your legs, draw up through your inner thighs and connect into the pelvic floor and to the deep abdominals whilst you're lengthening up through your spine and rolling your shoulders back, pressing your arms down by your side. Just feel length through the crown of your head whilst you're nice and grounded through the floor. So we're just going to take a nice deep breath in, wide and full into your ribs. And then as you breathe out, just feel the rib cage funneling down and engaging with your centre. So, and again, deep breath in through your nose, wide and full into your ribs, and then just breathing out, rib cage connecting with the deep abdominals, engaging your centre, navel to spine. So we're going to take a deep breath in, raise the arms up, watch the shoulders. So we're not extending the spine, we're just keeping it nice and lengthened, just taking the deep breath in. As you raise the arms, feel the shoulder blades gliding down your back. Let's do two more, deep breath in. And breathing out, just get the shoulders moving, and deep breath in. And breathing out, this time add a little bit of extension. So as you take the arms up, look up to the ceiling, lift the chest towards the ceiling, eye gazes up, and you come back down. And again, deep breath in, just get the arms, get the shoulders, all that stiffness around the tops of the shoulders, just loosening up. Deep breath in, a little bit of extension into your upper back, and down, and then leave the arms up. Hold it here, put your hands together, and then just come back to standing tall. Shoulders are down, head's in the middle of your frame. And then we're just going to deep breath in as you reach over, and breathe out centre. And over, just reaching out of your waist, drawing your centre in as you go over, and centre. Last one, over, and centre. Leave the arms, but keep them parallel, shoulder width. Okay, we're just going to circle your arm round, and come back. And the other arm up, round, and come back, and around, just getting some rotation, keeping the hips forward, so as you rotate your left arm around, press that left hip forward, and last one, and then come down, deep breath in, nod your chin, keep your tummy, breathe out, roll down, just let your arms go floppy, draw your centre and re-snap, come back up and stand up tall, and again, deep breath in, nod your chin, keep your tummy, roll down. Up you come, just keep it nice and flowing, so we're not going too slowly, we just want to get moving, mobilising everything, getting the spine moving. Two more times, deep breath in, raise the arms up, nod your chin, lift up and over, and down, and up. This time we're just going to roll down, hold it down, deep breath in, breathe out, nod your chin, keep your tummy, roll down, bend your knees, tap the floor, straighten the legs, bend them, straighten, bend, roll all the way back up, and stand up tall. It's just a little bit of shoulders, especially if you've got any problems into the rotator cuff. So you're just going to tuck the elbows into your sides, squeeze them in, and then you just open and close, open and close. So just feel that rotation into the rotator cuff. So if you haven't got any shoulder issues, then this is just a nice opening through the front of the shoulders. Okay, keep them open, keep the elbows tucked in, hold it here. Reach the arms away, draw them back in and close. Open, reach away, in and close. Two more. Reach away, bring them in and close. And last time. In and close. And then bring the arms down. Okay, let's roll down to the floor. So you take a deep breath in. Breathing out, nod your chin, keep tummy, roll down, put hands down, put one knee down, and put your second knee down. So your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Crown of the head's lengthening, and then just release the shoulders. So look at the eye of the elbow, and it should be pointing to the opposite thumb. So you're nice and open across the front of your shoulders, your front of your chest. Crown of the head's lengthening away. Then we're going to take a deep breath in. Tuck the tailbone under, breathe out as your head comes underneath you, roll your pelvis underneath you, and you come up into that cat stretch. You uncurl into extension, and we go up, tail to head. Lengthen the crown of the head, lengthen the tailbone away. And 2 more, up. So just getting into some flexion, extension of the spine, just getting it moving. And last one. And then come back to neutral. Okay, this time you're going to stay in neutral and you're going to sit back towards your heels. So you're still in that neutral spine, so you're still lengthened through your spine, you haven't flexed. Now let your head drop down between your knees. Hold it here. Walk your hands away, because mine is a little bit too close. And then come back up into your 4-point kneeling, so now you're in your cat stretch. You uncurl, you look up to the ceiling into extension. You come back to neutral. Stay in neutral as you sit back towards your heels. Don't drop your head yet until you're all the way back or as far as you can go. Allow your head to drop down. Just let it just drop. Hold it there for a moment. And then come back up into your 4-point kneeling, still in your cat, in your flexed position. Lengthen the crown of the head, lift up the head. One more time, come back to neutral to start. Sit back towards your heels. Just allow your head to drop down. Just let it drop, just let it, hold it there. Now keep looking into your centre as you come up, up, up into that 4-point kneeling in your flexed position. Uncurl and come back to neutral. Okay, we're going to come down onto your front. So we're going to start on our fronts today just to do a little bit more extension. So if you've got a cushion, you can put your head on a cushion, turn your head to the side. If you haven't got anything, it doesn't really matter. And then bring your arms down by your side and your legs are just slightly wider than hip width and your heels are in, your toes are out. So I've got my head turned to one side. I'm going to lift my arms up above my hips. I'm going to take a deep breath in, scoop my tummy, really push my fingertips down towards my heels, come up into my dart, my eye gaze is down. Lovely. Okay, stay here, raise the arms a little bit higher, push the fingertips down. Turn the head to the other side and lower down, lower the arms. Lift the arms up first. Take a deep breath in. Up you come, turn your head down towards the floor. Reach your fingertips down towards the mat, towards your heels rather. Lift your hands a little bit high and just hold that extended dart position. Turn your head to the other side and lower down. I'm going to do one more either side. My head's going all my way. Okay, lift the arms up. Scoop your tummy now. As you push the fingertips down towards your heels, lift up the chest. Turn your head. So make sure you're not shortened in the back of your neck. Hold it here. Raise the arms a little bit high. You can really feel the backs of the arms working. Turn the head to the other side. Lower everything down. And we do one more. A deep breath in. Raise the arms first. Scoop your tummy. Push your fingertips down towards your heels. As you lift your chest, turn your palms, turn your head down towards the floor and hold it here. And then bring the arms round and place them under your forehead into your diamond press. Just do a couple of nice straightforward diamond press. So we're just getting some extension first into the upper back. And then just bring your legs parallel, hip width. Okay, and then just rest your head down onto your fingertips. So just try and have a little bit of a diamond shape in your hands. Okay, shoulders are down. Deep breath in. Scoop your tummy. Slide the shoulder blades down as you lift the chest. Don't shorten in your neck. So you're just in this lovely diamond press position. So you really feel the shoulders down and the upper back is just extended slightly. And then you breathe out, you come down. Breathe in, shoulders, tummy, lift. So think of the shoulders first, and then you're not coming up. If your shoulders are shrugging up towards your ears, you're not really going to feel that extension in the upper back or the muscles under your shoulder blades working. And you come down. Deep breath in, shoulders, scoop tummy, lift the chest. Deep breath in as you lift. Breathe out, come back down. 2 more times. Shoulders, deep breath in, scoop tummy, push the shoulder blades down. And really feel that around the shoulder blades. And come down. And last one, deep breath in. Drop your shoulders, scoop your tummy, and lift, and then come back down all the way down. Lovely. Okay, push yourselves up into all fours. Put your feet together, knees apart, sit back onto your heels, and just have a moment of stretch down your spine. Just reaching your fingertips away. And then slowly uncurl and swing yourselves round to sitting. Just do a few rollbacks just to get some flexion this time. So you're going to place your hands under your shoulder blades. What am I talking about? Under my thighs. Try that one under your shoulder blades. Okay, up tall. Deep breath in. Tuck under. Breathing out. Roll back. So try not to grip onto your thighs. You're just there to just a little bit of support. Rolling back. Deep breath in. It's my doorbell. Breathing out. Come back up. And sit up nice and tall. And again, scooping your tummy. Tucking under. Rolling back. What exciting things being delivered today. Deep breath in. Breathing out, roll back up and sit up tall. And again, rolling back, just tucking under. Now hold it here if you can and reach the arms forwards. If you want to keep holding on to the back of your thigh, you can. One arm up and down. Other arm up and down. Let's do both arms together and hold it. Now take a deep breath in and breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Hold it here if you can. One arm up and down. Other arm up and down. Both together. Woo, feel these abs. You might be shaking slightly. Hold it here. And then lengthen out your legs. Flex your feet and stretch forwards. Lovely. Okay, let's roll all the way down this time. So come back up to sitting. Flex your feet. Nod your chin. Scoop your tummy. Inner thighs are together. And roll all the way down onto your mats. Slide one leg in, slide the other leg in. If you've got a cushion or a towel or anything, you can place your head underneath you if you want. Okay, so your feet are hip width apart and parallel. Don't have them too far away like this, just have them nice and comfortably tucked in, but not too close like this either. Okay, so arms are down by your side and nice and open through the shoulder blades. Good. Okay, let's start with the arms up. So you've got a nice neutral pelvis, your shoulder blades are open and your fingertips are reaching up to the ceiling. Good. So we're going to take a deep breath in. Breathing out, knee fold your right leg and place it back down on the floor. Knee fold your left leg and place it back down on the floor. And the right leg. And down and left. And down, hold it here, take a deep breath in, take the arms wide and close, deep breath in, take them wide and breathe in, breathe out, return. So deep breath in as you take them wide, keep the elbows slightly soft, don't lock the elbows but you still want nice lengthened arms and they're just in line with your shoulders. Two more and last one and keep them up here. Take the right leg up, so if you want to keep your feet on the floor you can. Take the left leg up, feet together, knees together, inner thighs glued. Deep breath in again. Take the arms wide. Breathe out, return. And nice deep center, so really stay stable through the legs. Lengthen through your spine. And just opening arms while you hold this double knee fold. Really deepening and strengthening your core muscles just by keeping your legs in this knee fold position. Two more times. And last one. And hold it here. This time we're going to add a toe tap. So if you want to keep one leg on the floor, just do 6 on one leg, 6 on the other. And you can still do the arms, but you're just doing a single toe tap. Okay, so from here we're going to take a deep breath in. As you breathe out this time, you're going to take the arms wide, toe tap down the leg. And we're changing. So you're alternating if you're in a double knee fold. If you're in a single, just do a few on one leg, few on the other, tap. So as you toe tap, the arms are going wide. That's it, lovely. And tap. So change legs onto your other leg if you're in a single. Lovely. And take it wide. And back, down. So really open the front of the chest as you tap. Last time. And tap. And then hug your knees into your chest. And circle around, and circle back again, and hold it here. Okay, staying with those arm openings. No, actually we'll change it slightly. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll give it a go. Now your palms are facing me, so your feet are together, knees together. So you're just going to do a shoulder press. So your elbows come wide, your upper arms are on the floor, your palms are still facing me, and you push up. So we go down, push up, down, push up. So if you've got hand weights, I didn't really mention that because I haven't got any, but you can always use them if you wanted to for this one. But you can just use a little bit of your own body resistance, really squeeze through the fingertips, through the fists, and then you can just push up. Imagine you're pushing up 10 kilos, or a little bit less. Okay, now hold it here. Now we're going to add a single leg stretch. So again, you can put one knee down, one foot down if you want to. Okay, deep breath in. Breathe out, stretch the right leg away as you drop the elbows down to the floor. Push the arms back up, bring the leg in. This is going quite well. And push away. And so now you're really opening the front of the hip. So reach the leg away and open that hip. That's it. And reach as you drop the arms, a little bit of coordination. Dropping the elbows wide outside. They should just be coming out in line with your shoulders. Change legs if you're on a single leg stretch with one foot down. We're alternating. You could be doing your own thing. And reach it away. Last one. And then come back. Hug your knees in and circle around. Now put one leg down. Put your second leg down. Hold it here. Reach the arms over the head. Don't arch your back. So reach them away. Tuck your hands behind your head into your curl up position. Good. Let's have feet together, knees together, inner thighs glued. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Keep your tummy lengthen through the back of the neck and curl up. And breathe in down. So really press the tailbone down so you're not tilting in your pelvis as you come in. You don't want to draw your pelvis in towards you as you curl up. Keeping nice and neutral through the pelvis. And we curl up and up and up and down. Two more. Up and down. One more. Add a knee fold. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Curl up. Knee fold. Tap down. Other leg up and lift and lift and lift and down. Two more times. One more on each leg, that is. You know, I can't count. And last one. Now you can leave your feet on the floor with your feet together, knees together, inner thighs glued. So just keep them there, keep them still, keep them on the floor if you want to. Otherwise you kind of come into a double knee fold. So keep them glued, keep them scooped, keep your centre scooped rather, and then just bring both legs up. They're glued together. Elbows are wide. Deep breath in. Breathe out, curl up. Keep those inner thighs together, keep your feet together, and curl up. And lift. And down. And lift. So just trying to come to the tips of your shoulder blades as you curl up. Looking down towards your centre as you curl up. Inner thighs are still together. Two more. And one more. Okay, keeping the inner thighs so you can do exactly the same with your feet on the floor. Deep breath in, keep the thighs together. Breathe out as you curl up. Stretch the right leg. Breathe in, return. Stretch the left leg. And return. Keep those thighs together. Lift and straighten that leg for a nice hamstring stretch. And lift. Get that leg up to the ceiling. And reach. And really working deep into the abdominals. And lift. And lift. One more in each leg. Last one. So if your feet are on the floor, just carry on with those. Otherwise you do both legs. And return. Breathe out, curl up, stretch both legs. If you want to stay with singles, stay with singles. Lovely deep centre. Up and down. Two more. Up and down. One more. Hold it here into a double leg, into crisscross. So you can just do oblique curl ups with your feet on the floor. Same thing. Deep breath in. Breathe out over to the left. Stretch the right leg. And come back. Other side. Reach across. And come down. keep the elbows wide, and across, and back, and across, and back, elbows wide, lovely, and across, and back, and across, one more either side, those arms should be burning, and last one, and then come down, hug your knees into your chest, and circle around, lovely, hold it here, take hold of the back of your thighs, hug your knees in a little bit more, and then nod your head, scoop your tummy, up you come to sitting up, nice and tall, feel those abs. Okay, right, let's start with your feet flexed, arms forwards, up tall, deep breath in, nose to chest, breathe out, reach forward. So the crown of your head is coming forwards, so you're not shrugging through your shoulders, reaching your ears, you're just stretching from the base of the spine. Restart, you can really feel this lovely stretch for your back, especially like I've got quite a sore back at the lower back, bit of gardening, just working at home. So it's really nice to do these spine stretches, but you'll feel them much better if you don't go through your shoulders. You're not trying to touch your toes at the moment. Nod your chin, little tuck under through the pelvis, and then crown of the head reaches forward, no tension in your shoulders. Restack and come back up. And one more, chin to chest, nose to chest, crown of the head, reach forward. Now hold it here. Now hold on to your toes if you can. If you can't, just hold on to your shins anyway. We did this on the short class the other day. It was quite a nice stretch. Just holding it here. Hold it. And then restack. Come back up and bring the arms forward. So your feet are still same width. Okay, this time we're going to take the left arm around. Hold it here. So your arms are nice and open. Now you're going to bring that front arm, that right arm, you're going to take it across to that left foot. And just reach it. Don't pulse, just stretch across. Now your right leg should be stretching away, so you haven't lifted in your sit bone. Come back up and bring this arm round. So we take the right arm round. The left arm reaches across to that left little finger to right little toe. Hold it here for that stretch. Reach that left leg away. Come back up and come back. So we go round. We reach across. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Reach that opposite leg away. That's it. This is important on this side. Stop, keeps you anchored down through the sit bones. And come back. Last one. Round we go. Reach across. Little finger to little toe as you reach across. Left leg is reaching away. And you come back up and you come down. And then you bring your feet together. Lovely. Hands down by your side. Okay, so from here we're going to stretch forward again. Crown of the head reaching towards the toes. Shoulders are down. You're going to straighten the spine, raising the arms up, dropping the shoulder and tap down. Slide the fingertips along the floor towards your toes. Scoop your tummy as you lift up tall. And circle and reach. Scoop, scoop, scoop as you stretch your spine forwards. Keep your feet flexed and you'll get a little bit more hamstring, especially as you stretch forward. And tap. And last one, stretch and reach forwards. Scooping your tummy, lift up tall and come back down. Lovely. Okay, now from here, we're going to lie down on your sides. So you're going to come down on your sides. Again, if you've got a cushion, you can put your head on your cushion, reach your underneath arm away. If you want to stay propped up, stay propped up. And come into your come into a right angle shape. Just going to get the hips moving. Okay, so make sure you're nice and stacked. Hips mobile as well as moving. Okay, so you're nice and stacked. Your spine feels lengthened down the edge of your mat and your knees are in a right angle. So this is a right angle. This is not a right angle. This. Okay, top leg. Lift it, close it. So foot and knee are staying in line. So we're just mobilising the hip, getting it warmed up. Just get it moving. And close. A couple more. Last one. And then come back. take the feet into your oyster shape. So now your feet are roughly in line with your spine all the way down, and you're just resting this underneath hand. So just watch this underneath arm. If you've got it straight, make sure it's in that straight line, in line with your spine. It's not over here. Same with your elbow. If you're propped up, just make sure your elbow's in line with your hip. Otherwise you start to curl round into your spine. You want to keep your spine lengthened, so you're keeping really stable in the upper back. Okay, so now your feet together, knees together. We're going to do the oyster, but we're going to lift the feet at the same time. So lift the knee, lift the feet, squeeze it back down. So we lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. Really squeeze into that glute. Don't roll your hips back. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Couple more. One more. Now hold this position. Okay, so this is your start position for this one. We're just going to stretch that top. Open up that hip flexor as you reach the underneath leg. You come back to your frog's legs. And you just lengthen both legs. So both legs are straight. My underneath leg is not on the floor. And this top leg, the hip is really open and extended, but I haven't extended my spine. This is where you want to keep in that nice lengthened spine position. So you reach and you come back and you reach and back. Last time, love these ones, really nice exercise for the hips. And come back and then drop your feet down, lengthen the top leg, flex your foot, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep it in line with your hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, point it, circle it. 1, keep nice and stable in the upper body. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it here. Flex it, bring it forward, point it, flex it, pulse. Point it, take it back. Flex it forward, pulse. 2, 3. Again, you're keeping really so no seesawing, no arching in your back. And last one. 1, 2, 3, and come back. Lovely. Okay, come and sit up. And swing your legs around. Let's go straight over to the other side. So get yourself, use your mat or whatever you're lying on as a bit of a guide to keeping in a straight line. So you can either keep yourself propped up or your cushion is on your head, under your head. Okay, into that right angle. Get the right angle. It's a slightly different position to oyster because we're just mobilising, opening up and warming up the hip. Okay, so feet, so get your right angle, have a little look down, right angle, so if you're sitting on a chair. Okay, top leg, lift it, lower it. Make sure this underneath arm is right in line with your shoulder. You're not on a diagonal because then you're going to bring your spine out of shape as well. So just lifting and lowering, warming the hip up. Couple more. And hold it here, take it back. So now your feet are in line with your backs. Okay, oyster, but we lift the feet as well. So, scooping the tummy, deep breath in. Breathe out, lift the knee, lift the feet. So your feet stay connected all the time. And just lifting and opening up. So really squeeze into that glute. As you lift that top knee, lifting the feet. Lovely. And lift. You get a bigger range of movement than you do with keeping your feet on the floor, so it's quite nice. And lift and lower, last one, and lower. Now stay lifted, stay in this frog's legs position with your feet off the floor. That top leg goes back, underneath leg goes forwards, and your feet come together. And you reach, and remember that underneath leg shouldn't be on the floor, but both legs are straight. And as you take that top leg behind you, try not to flare the ribs and push the chest forward. Stay in that nice lengthened spine position. 2 more. And last one. Lower your feet down. Stretch that top leg away. Flex your foot up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here. Keep it hip height. Don't lower it. Point it. Circle it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and open through the front of the hip. reverse it. So it's just in line with your hips, not forward, it's not too far back. And then hold it here, flex it. Swing it forward, don't do a little bit of a oof with the chest, little kick. 1, 2, 3. Point it, take it back. Flex it forward, 1, 2, 3. Point it, take it back. Flex it forward, 1, 2, 3. Point it, take it back. Last time, flex it forward, 1, 2, 3, and take it back. Place your feet back together. I think that's everything, isn't it? Yes. Okay, right. So we're going to roll over onto your backs. So you might want to sit up and swing around if you're at the other end of the mat. So sit up tall, come back up to sitting, reach forwards, and then roll all the way back down again onto your mats. And tuck your feet in a little bit closer, so we just do some spine curls. So feet are hip width apart and parallel, your pelvis is neutral, you're open through the shoulders, your spine should feel quite nice and warmed up now, so we'll just do spine curls. But again, just listen to your bodies. If it's a little bit tight, don't go too far. So you roll your pelvis, imprint your spine, lift your hips, lift your waist, really scoop into your centre, squeeze in the glutes slightly, just anchor that the big toes down onto the mat so you're not rolling through your ankles and your knees are facing forwards. Deep breath in, breathing out, roll back down. If you feel that your knees do go a little bit wider as you come up, just pop a cushion between your knees. Rolling up, 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 lifting the hips up and rolling back down again. And again, rolling the pelvis, lifting your hips, opening the front of the hips as you lift them up and roll them down. And rolling back up, going to stay up this time, reaching the knees forwards, reaching your fingertips down towards your heels, making sure your chin isn't resting on your chest. Okay, you're going to squeeze the thighs together and release. So we haven't got a ball between our knees, we can still squeeze. Oh, that was some sort of motorbike going past. And squeeze and release. Keep the hips up and release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release, and squeeze, hold it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, hold it there. You can really feel the backs of the legs working, you can feel the glutes, keep the hips up, and release, and then roll back down again, all the way back to neutral. Good. Okay, so keeping the feet quite close in towards you, I'm going to roll up, back up into your spine curl, hold it here. Okay, now drop the hips down, just hovering off the floor. Lift them up, drop the hips down. So you're not rolling through the spine, you're just dropping the hips, so hover off the mat, and lift, and drop, and lift. Squeeze as you lift up, squeeze the glutes. 2 more times, you really feel the backs of the legs working. Hold it up, hold it there, and roll all the way back down again. All the way back to neutral, lovely. Okay, bring your feet together. Knees together, inner thighs glued, take your arms wide so they're just below shoulder height. Deep breath in. Over you go to the left or right, doesn't matter which way. Lift the hip, lift the waist. Blimey, somebody's having some fun out there. Reach that top knee away and come back to centre. Over to the other side. Reach the opposite arm away. Well, that's set all the car alarms off. This is all nice and peaceful, I didn't get that. And then come back. Hope you can't hear too much of it. And over, because I'm not doing this again. And come back. And last one. Reaching your top knee away. And then come back to centre. Lovely. Okay, let's hug your right knee in towards your chest. And lengthen your left leg away. Hug that knee in really tight, lift the elbows slightly and just hug it in. And then take hold of the back of your thigh and reach it up and up and down. Stretching the hamstrings, reaching it and getting it straighter with each one. Keep it straight this time. Flex and point, little rotation, rotation back the other way. And then bring that knee in, bring the other one in, hug them in tight, and reach the other leg away. So now you're hugging in the other one. Hold on to the top of your shin. Hug that knee in really tight and really anchor down your right leg if you're hugging your left one in. So you really open the front of this hip. Lovely. Take hold of the back of your thigh. Reach it up to the ceiling and reach it. Keep scissoring that leg right down to the floor. So you're really opening what it relieves us. Oh, sorry about this. But I'm nearly at the end and I can't restart it. And up and come back down. Keep it straight. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Rotate the ankle. Rotate back the other way. And then hug that knee back into your chest. And bring the other one in. Lovely. Okay, bring your feet back down. We're going to turn back over onto your side again. And you're going to take your hands into your curl up position. So this is just a nice arm opening kind of exercise. So get yourself nice and stacked. Don't need a cushion, but you can if you want. And then your head's nice and supported. So you're in your curl up position. You don't have to have your head on the floor. You're just nice and supported with your hands. And then bring your knees right back up into that knee fold position. So in a right angle. So you lift the elbow up to the ceiling. Now just allow your spine to rotate. You open out the arms. You're pushing your top knee away as you're open. So your elbows are nice and wide and open. You bring the elbow back up to the ceiling as you come back onto your side. So you lift the elbow, just let your head roll through your hands. Just let it roll. And now my head's on the floor, supported by my hands still, like in a curl up. Lift the elbow up. And come back. And one more. You lift the elbow. Open out. And come back. Oh, really nice. And then come back. And come back. Okay, come and sit up. Keep your legs to this side. And we'll come into a bit of a mermaid shape. So, just having your arms resting down by your side. Lifting up. So we're going to take this arm up. We're going to reach over. And come back up to here. And go over. So just make sure you're not doing this with this shoulder. Just reaching out of your waist. And come back up. One more. Over. Stay here. Now just bring that front shoulder, this right shoulder, bring it forward and just reach across. You get a lovely stretch down that side. Come back to shoulders as square and come back up. We do that one more time. So you bring the hand down. You take it over, you haven't shrugged your shoulder. You're just reaching out of your waist, lovely and lengthened. Hold it here. Now bring that right shoulder across. So now you're pointing sort of on a diagonal away. And then come back to square and come back. And then we're going to swing your legs around and you're going to come and lie down onto your other side. So you're going to bring your legs back up into a right angle. Take your hands behind your heads into that curl up position with your hands. So just interlace your hands. Make sure you're just into the middle of your head, not into your neck. Okay, and then you can just allow your head to rest onto your elbow. I mean, if you've got some cushions and you find this easier, you can do that one, but this is fun. Okay, so you lift the elbow up and then just allow your head to roll along your hands and open. Push that top knee away. Push it away. Keep your hips stacked. Come back up and close. So you lift the elbow. You rotate as you push the top knee away. These are really nice stretches, and then come back and come back. Last one. Let's do two. So I think we've done about 4. And push that top knee away. Really good rotation for the flat thoracic spine, especially if you're sitting at a desk a lot. You get very tight in the upper body. These are quite nice. And let's do one more, just because we can. And lift and come back. Lovely. And then come back. And come back. Okay, push yourselves up into 4-point kneeling. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and then just come up into your cat stretch and lengthen away. And come up and lengthen away. Come back back to 4-point kneeling into your neutral position. Curl your toes under, lift your hips high and press your heels down. And hold it, scooping the tummy, walking your hands back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll yourselves back up to standing up, nice and tall. Back up to standing up with your feet hip width apart. And then you're just going to take a deep breath in, raise the arms, raise the head into extension, circle and open, and lift up, and circle. And then bring your hands onto your shoulders, elbows together, and just do some circles. It's quite nice, just get the shoulders. And then back the other way. And then come down. And then shrug the shoulders and release, shrug and release. And then take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that and the motorbike noises. I'm very sorry about that. But it just means stopping and starting again. But you never know. Okay, so thank you. Have a lovely day and see you soon. Thank you again for sticking with this. We just have to keep going as long as we can until we're back. Okay, take care and miss you all. Thanks, bye.